Hello, welcome to a quick meditation on activating your crystalline core. Find yourself in a cross-legged seated position or sukhasana, easy pose, with your spine erect, your heart shining, your core activated. And simply close your eyes and listen to the sound of my voice. In this meditation, we meet and communicate with the body elemental to release any aspects to return to the crystalline earth. And then we invite new energies that are more aligned with our ascension path, and we activate our crystalline core in our body. So open body, open mind, soften, breathe, and relax. With your breath connecting to the light in the universe. On the in-breath, light into your body, into all cells of your body. Light. On the out-breath, a purging, a releasing of all old energies, all lower energies that no longer serve you, back to the light, back to the universe, allowing for more space in the body, for more light, for more of your own soul's light. And following that cycle of breath. On the in-breath, the invitation of light. On the out-breath, the release of lower energies. And I call to you, to your team and spirit of your light and higher selves, your I am presence, your nomadic self, all guide angels, all archangels, all guide beings, your ascension team, come be with you now. Come be with you now. Let's also invite the body elemental that runs your body, the intelligence of the body. And this intelligence is seated in your sacral or your hara region of your body. Just welcoming that intelligence to be with you in this meditation right now. Let's also invite all David beings, which you consider as earth angels that are working in the crystalline grid. And breathe. Let's call the archangels of the horizontal plane, beginning with Raphael in the east, archangel of air. The symbol, the caduceus energy emerald green fire. As you focus on the symbol, call that fire, call that angel to hold that space, to hold the space, to hold the space. Raphael, healing magician, and open. To the south is Michael, archangel of fire. Warrior protector angel. The symbol is a flaming sword of light, and the energy electric blue fire. Call that sword and that fire to hold that space, to hold that space, to hold that space. To the west is Gabriel, archangel of water, messenger angel. The symbol is a silver chalice or cup. The energy is diamond white fire. As you focus on the symbol, invite that angel, invite that fire into the space, to hold the space, to hold the space, to hold the space, and breathe and open. 3 angels, 3 energies, and open. The 4th angel is Uriel, archangel of earth. The symbol, a golden pentacle. The energy, ruby red fire. As you focus on the symbol, invite that fire to hold the space, to hold the space, to hold the space. 4 angel, 4 energies, and open, and open, and open. And let's invite the vertical force angels, Metatron, from the great central sun to bring down the Christ grid, a gold and white fiery grid into the room, sealing the room, sealing the walls, the floor, the ceiling, the windows, the doors. Closing the space off, protecting the space. Bring that energy down through the crown. A great sphere of light opens. Allow light into all layers and dimensions of the crown. Bring that light down to the third eye that opens. A great sphere of light opens, allowing light into all layers, levels, and dimensions of the third eye. And allow the light to be anchored in the third eye. Feel the light anchored in the third eye and breathe. Let's call to Sandafun and the crystalline grid of the earth to bring up that grid up into the space. Diamond white grid of light up into the space, up into the feet. Like a rising tide up through the legs. Pelvic area, pelvic opens, a great sphere of light opens. Allow light into all layers, levels, and dimensions. Allow the tide of this crystalline grid to rise up to the sacral. It opens, a great sphere of light opens. Allow light into all layers, levels, and dimensions. The tide rises, the crystalline grid rises to the solar plexus that opens, a great sphere of light opens, allowing light into all layers, levels, and dimensions. And breathe. Allowing that light to rise to the heart that opens, a great sphere of light opens. Allowing light into all layers, levels, and dimensions. And allowing the tide to rise to your throat that opens, a great sphere of light opens, allowing light into all layers, levels, and dimensions of the throat. And then up to the third eye, and anchoring into the third eye, allowing for the crystalline structure and the grid to meet the Christ grid in the third eye. And feel yourself centered in the third eye. Let's invite your higher self to be with you now in the body, in the third eye, to descend into the third eye through the channel of light from the great central sun, down through the crown to the third eye. Allow the higher self to become more embodied, to become more anchored in the third eye, and breathe and open, open, open. And with your higher self in the body, bring your awareness to your sacral chakra. You can even put one hand on your sacred, the belly. Once again, inviting the body elemental to be with you now. And allowing the body elemental itself to be held by the crystalline grid of the earth. Gaia holding your body elemental, for the body elemental is part of Gaia. And with one hand on belly It's time to tell your body elemental that now is the time to break all agreements, all programming to keep your growth limited, separated from source, attached to third density. Separate now. Attached to that carbon-based physical vehicle. It's time to release all blocking cultural stories, programming, and thought forms. It's time to release all ancestral stories that limit you, and programming and thought forms from your ancestral lines that limit you. It's time to release all interference, including dark ET interference coming through those bloodlines. It's time to release any dark alien interference within your DNA, preventing full awakening and activation. It's time to release all other lifetime of agreements and programming that's preventing the activation of your crystalline core. It's time to release all 3D programming around the body, aging and becoming sick. Just send the intention now to your body elemental. It's time to activate the crystalline core. And let's call upon the Davis of the crystalline grid, the earth angels within the grid, to assist you in this process, and all archangels to assist you. It's time now to release all elemental beings within the skeletal system that's not in alignment with your truest self, that's not in alignment with your ascension paths, that is not in alignment with your activation. Release them back into the earth with thanks, thanking them for their job, for their work, for maintaining the body. And you may feel tiny lights leaving you. Those beings are not in alignment with your ascension path, giving them permission to leave. And inviting new elemental beings within the crystalline grid that are in alignment with your highest ascension path. Welcoming these new beings, these new energies. And ask the body elemental to assist in integrating them into the skeletal system. And breathe. And as that's happening, let's invite all elemental energies within the blood, not in alignment with your ascension path, in this activation to be released with thanks back to the crystalline grid of the earth. To release all energies not in alignment with your crystalline activation. And then to invite new elemental energies from the crystalline grid in alignment with your 5D self and in alignment with the activation of your crystalline core. Let's ask the body elemental to welcome them in and integrate them into the blood. And as that's happening, let's release any elemental in any organs of the body, all organs that are not in alignment with your 5D self, your ascension path, the activation of your crystalline core, to release from all organs. to invite new elemental energies from the crystalline grid into the organs that are in alignment with your true self, true path, and your true light. Let's ask the body elemental to welcome and integrate them into your bones. And release from all systems of your body any elemental energies that are not in alignment with your true self, true light, true path. The nervous system. Releasing from the nervous system. Hormonal system. Releasing from the hormonal system. Digestive system. Releasing from the digestive system. Urinary system. Releasing from the urinary system. Reproductive system. Releasing from the reproductive system. Lymph system. Releasing from the lymph system. Releasing from all systems of your body any elemental energy that's not in alignment with your true self, true light, and true path. And then let's ask the body elemental to welcome and integrate new energies from the crystalline grid into the systems of our body. Into your body. Calling new energies and welcoming them in, integrating them in. Feel the shift in your body as this is happening. Send a message to your body elemental and all the systems of your body. This is an invitation for all elementals in the body, in the physical vehicle, to work with the I Am presence, to unify the body with your bright spirit, and to work in unison with your higher self for the full upliftment, for your higher growth and your ascension path. This is an invitation for you to use any means possible to achieve the full activation of my crystalline structure and core and crystalline self. Feeding one hand on the belly, this asks for the activation of the hara region, of the sacral region of your crystalline core, and activation of your crystalline self. Allowing for the sacral to begin expand the crystalline light. Anchored to the grid of the earth, held by the grid of the earth, your sacral area, activating the crystalline core. And feel that happening. Let's ask your higher self to also oversee the activation, connecting your higher self to the third eye, through the channel of the spine, down to your sacral, aligning your higher self with your body consciousness. And let's give the body elemental a new vow to work in alignment with unity, to work in alignment with 5D ascension, to work in alignment with the full activation of the crystalline core within the body. And breathe. And feel the shift in the body. And let's thank all beings assisting in this activation. Archangels, Davis from the Crystalline Grid, your higher self, your team, and spirit. And this meditation is offered to you with love and blessings. With love and blessings. With love and blessings. Namaste.